go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are we live? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Deviant Poetry. And as you can see, today I've got a haircut. I look awesome. I look hot. You guys should love me because that's what you should all be doing. I'm sorry. Okay, so, other than dressing like I'm a Final Fantasy protagonist, which I just realized is kind of weird, I'm just going to do a little bit of advertising first. So I'm actually going to tell Melly and I think Tabby, I'll tell her in a bit. So Poetry live stream is on if you have time, and I've got to tell Tabby. I love telling people about this. You know, I don't have that many fans, but it's a nice personal touch sometimes. It's always good. Now, where's the... Yeah, there we go. So I'm just setting up the chat window so people can see. Hey, Penguins is here. Yo, Pengy. What's up? Sorry, guys. Just give us a second. We're going to get right into the poetry. Just got a message Tabby, too. Hey, poetry. Live stream is rolling. Come by if you can. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I think we've told everybody about everything. The last would probably be on the thing itself, but never mind. We'll leave it. All right. So Wonder Fen is actually going to start us off. And what are you taking?
Confetti.
Confetti? All right. Then in that case, let me tell this person, hey, your poem has been read on our live stream. Come watch it and don't forget to share. All right. Message is ready. Fen, you can take it away. Hell yeah.
Then let us begin. The borderline was lost. 9 days and half a morning. We danced to the drummed ritual of blasted grenades. We inhaled the sweet perfume of black smoke and sulfur. We basked in the golden shower of metallic bullets and fire comets. And we made mud angels in the ground, angels of limbs lost and bloody wings. We had more souls left to steal. They've eaten plenty of ours. We had more hearts to crush. They're drunk on the blood of ours. And the carnage is burnt love letters, acid to a once fertile earth. And ashes, we drift in the whirlwind like confetti.
There's only one thing I can say to this. Arms wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly tell. I'm on the wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell. That song is just too appropriate for this. Now, that was a fantastic piece by Jimmy B. That was Confetti. Lovely reading by Wonder Fen. Wow. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Except when
I'm... for a couple few epics.
Well, no. Well, you see, when I'm waging war, we all know it's going to be for a revolution. I mean, in case you guys didn't know, I'm going to be Emperor of Mankind at some point. Right now, we're gathering troops. We're gathering support. Wonder Fen is going to be the general of my forces, and I will have many, many slaves. And we're going to conquer not just this planet Earth, but we're going to conquer the universe. We're going to conquer and subjugate every alien race out there. They will know that humanity is superior, and if we lose, we will come back again in one generation. We will breed like rabbits and destroy them in a tide of flesh. Unless they're the Zerg. If they're like aliens that breed rapidly, okay, then we're fucked. We're dead. So, you know. But if they're aliens, they won't have nuclear weapons, so we'll just nuke the whole planet from orbit. It still counts as a victory, even if nothing else can live on the planet. It's cool.
You underestimate yourself, my friend.
No. This is called a dream. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Okay, so I guess I'll take Crow by Char Love a Chocolate. Here we go. Come and have a look in my heart, rotten and vile, hollowly sorrow-filled, or perhaps the thoughts in my head, the demons that lurk, hunters that prowl. Would you like to look at my already sold soul? Speak with the devil, he'll shiver and cry, like crows on a tree branch in the pale moonlight. I live, for I have already died. I live, for I have already died. Very good, very good. I like this one. Excellent work. Excellent indeed. Any thoughts? Penguins is like you concern me. Oh, sorry. Penguins is like you concern me.
The flow is very lovely for it, yes.
The flow is very good indeed. I really liked it. But Penguins, why are you concerned, man? I'm just gonna be the emperor of all mankind. One vision, one purpose, you know, brotherhood of Nod. It's all good. All right, your turn.
To keep going as we were, I will take the tour.
Very well, you may have the tour. Tour de France. It is yours. Take it away, my dear.
Back to our tender beginning, seeking a serene surrounding again. Someplace silent and sweet, to sit alone and enjoy what we like, without an intrusion of noise, sitting together, side by side again, in our selected cafes, undisturbed by those mulling around. We enjoy what we want to enjoy, the glow in her eyes reflecting, the sweetness in her smile permeating, her tender whisper while we embrace. Beloved, we kiss, the morning is ours.
Very romantic and loving and all that.
He writes so much poetry for his partner. It is adorable. You should read Gone, my friend, or we should read it together. The flow fits.
Oh, no. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say right now, okay? Yes. Just you all wait. I will have 10,000 slaves, you and all your beloveds, you fucking Riajus. I hate you, Riajus. Damn Riajus. You normal people.
Normal?
Penguins, which one's yours? Give me the title, I'll read it for sure. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, you know what? Just for fucking that, I'm gonna sing a super sad song. You all deserve it. All right, you ready? Here we go. You'll be dancing cheek to cheek with him to our favorite melody, and those tender words you speak to him will be words you spoke to me. Once I was in your heart, now someone else holds the key. Outsider. That's me. But it's okay, I don't care. Fuck you all. Roll your eyes all you like, you fucking normie. Shoo, normie, shoo. Okay, I'm kidding. But that was actually a fantastic piece by Michael LaFaux. That was the tour. Of course, he writes very romantic pieces. I love them. I do love the flow. So what I did just then was mostly just acting. I mean, I like to play it up, you know. We've got to have this whole dynamic here where, because Fen's taken, you know, she's a nice, satisfied person. I'm the emo kid that just never, really picks up. Hey, Melly, you're here. All right, good. Our supporters are growing. All right, there's a poem.
Yes, Gone quite matches your rap type voice.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Shard of Shadow is Penguins. As a special request, I'm going to read that straight after. But if we're going to take Gone, then here we go. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still very sore about this. I do not sound like a pirate when I rap, okay? So fuck you, Andrefen.
Only when you rap to Scarva.
I will bring this up every time you tell me to rap. But here we go. Well, let's go. Because I'm Chenny. And I can always have just what I want. She's the best. I love to... Okay, sorry. Let me get into the poem. All right, here's Gone by Habanero Bob. I'm back to secluded delusions where dark thoughts protruded and shrouded my future with dark heavy curtains. The show's over, folks, but it's just now beginning. The demons are grinning. Through ink blots I'm penning. I'm earnestly hemming my way through the bottom. I'm wading through pieces and bits of these authors. The curtain keeps falling as darkness is calling. The shreds I keep cutting, clenched fists I keep balling. Mangled and tangled, these ropes I made strangle me. That's what I get for trying to piece back my insanity. And that's what I get for shining lights down an empty well. Empty and bottomless, yeah, because my life is hell. Freeze time and hell freezes over. Dead like it's the inside of my mind. Catatonic and sober, fighting these demons, I cut them, I bleed. Call that the price when there's devils in me. Rip out my hair, gouge out my eyes, spread scaly wings and reach for the sky. I do anything, dear, to escape this dark living, and that's why I'm here, because hell keeps on giving. Oh, that shit was fire. Oh my god.
Yes, it was. Most brilliant.
Habanero Bob is a habanero pepper. Holy shit, that was fire. Dude, you are awesome, Habanero Bob. Love you, man. Okay, so wow. I've got nothing to say to that except it's awesome, it's amazing, and wow. I love that. I dig that. It gives me my own rap vibe. Maybe I should rap about how much I hate you fucking normal people. You and all your people with loves and fuck that shit. Alright. Okay. Now I hope I'm making you guys laugh here. Alright. So I'm just gonna do a double take because this is by Penguins Don't Cry. The girl who always says yeet yeet. I'm glad she made it to the stream. This is Shard of Shadow. Alright, here we go. It's waiting. I'm gonna use a softer voice for this one, so water first. Okay, here we go. Until the sun touches my mind, I'll stay here with you, chained by your fears, just us two. Until I'm freed, I will sit with you, until that day comes. In the night, just you and I, feed me your humanity and make me like you, less human. The anxiety is strong, the sadness is winning, until the sun comes, until I'm freed. Don't worry, I will make you less human for sure. Well, let's just say that I like to attach a lot of extra appendages, chainsaws, spikes, blades, poison spines, things that might be useful against our foes. I'm sorry, I'm not a mad scientist, don't fear me, I'm okay. Alright, so that was Waiting by Shard of Shadow, also known as Penguins Don't Cry. I'm glad I made your day. Thank you so much for submitting your work in. I'm glad you joined. Keep doing it, because I'm going to keep reading. Alright, it's your turn now, my dear wanderer. What are you going?
Late Night Talks.
Alright, it's by Unknown Goalkeeper. Now, I love Unknown Goalkeeper. It's a good person right there. Their work is amazing. Here we go.
Here we are, under the stars, blessed by your hologram, bombarded by metaphorical anagrams, where time stood still, and we no longer felt mentally ill, where words became daggers, leaving our nightmares staggered, where the hours spent were only 5, yet it felt like multiple happy lives, where we didn't lack in interaction, and never lost our connection, to feel constant relaxation throughout the duration of our period of adoration.
Damn normies.
I can already hear you juggling every home. I'm simply just going down the list, friend.
What kind of emo-ness should I bring out here? Nah, I'll leave this one alone because I like Unknown Goalkeeper. You know, looking as pretty as you do, my dear wanderer, is unfair. Stop looking pretty. Just making me more emo on the inside. I'll take Mindfulness by Ellen Derwin. Laugh all you like, one day I will have my vengeance, and you will all pay in blood. Okay, here we go. It's Mindfulness by Ellen Derwin. See? No shapes, no objects. Just see. And you disappear. You become them. Just see. And it will all be crystal clear. You know, I wish I had this poem last night when I was suffering from fucking nightmares, because I did that horror roleplay yesterday. And even though I was the dungeon master, I was scared. And by the way, guys, if you haven't seen our horror roleplay, I'm going to show you where it is on my channel, so you guys gotta go see it. It's amazing. Wanderfen put in so much effort, and she didn't get scared. I did. What the fuck? Unfair. Fair.
Ironclad will, my friend.
Yeah, whatever.
I also got to cuddle with my cat last night, so that helped.
Damn Normie. I hate you. Okay, I'm kidding.
Really now.
Silence, woman. Silence. I take it you're gonna take Null Graces?
Yes.
Aye. It be yours. Why don't you take Null Graces and Tomorrow? We'll just do a double reading for you.
That I shall.
Because I want the mind-boggling thoughts of a social.
I glanced at that and I was like, that's a Chen poem.
It is. It so is. Okay, go for it, girl.
In empty places, void of memories' traces, nothing embraces. In the dark matter spaces, there are no eyes or faces. Sounds like one of your nightmares.
Oh, come on, man. This time my afternoon nap's gonna be faceless people. Damn it. Okay. All right. So we moving on.
To tomorrow.
So appropriate, though, the title. We're moving on to Tomorrow. All right, here we go. Roll it.
Demon and angel, feed raw words to the abyss. Listen for echoes, determining the nature of the dark on their edges. That one reminds me of apocalyptic stuff. I love apocalyptic stuff.
I know you like apocalyptic stuff. Penguins, how can you love faceless people? No, okay. Since you like apocalyptic stuff so much, we should start apocalypse now. And then we will reset humanity. And I will be crowned emperor. And you will be my general. And we shall build a rocket. And that rocket will take us to Mars. And I will build even more weapons of war. And then I'm coming for you, alien races.
Sounds most appropriate for the mind-boggling thoughts from a sociopath.
No, okay. I mean, you guys got to picture this, right? Well, you got to picture this, okay? My vision for the future. Do you know what I see? I see an alien empire. These people, maybe they're taller, stronger than humans. And I want to see them in chains, marching in a single file. And my powered armored troops are standing there. And in the middle of it, one of these aliens collapses. And my soldier walks over, and he looks at him coldly. He places the barrel of the gun to his head, and he says, "If you will not serve in life, then you will serve our emperor in death." And at that moment, he squeezes the trigger, and the alien dies, and everybody gets to watch it. All his friends, his relatives are seeing it. And they know that they must bow to the gigantic statue of the crazy Asian guy staring down on all of them. And, now this is the real thing that I want. Around my throne, I will have a bevy of alien women of all races. And this will stem from my early childhood trauma, that the fact that I couldn't get the lovely human lady that I wanted. So instead I satisfy myself by voraciously slaughtering and conquering all these alien races to fill the hole inside. See, I can have a tragic backstory too. Oh, and there'll be a rebellion, and the prisoners with jobs will rebel against us, but what'll happen is that at that crucial moment, Fen will literally crash a gigantic battle cruiser into the midst of the rebellion and detonate the nuclear core. And we're going to wipe out the whole planet. And just in the nick of time, I get off on a tiny little shuttle. And then we all just look down upon the planet from the skies and say, we shall never let another rebellion happen again. So let's go conquer another planet. Then we shall have even more slaves. Penguins is like, Oh my god, now she's like, this is so crazy. Am I supporting a crazy dictator? No, it's good for humanity. It's just that, aliens will suffer.
Don't worry if he gets too crazy. That's mine to take care of.
Et tu? Fen? Why? Come on, they're just aliens. You don't have to care about them. They're just aliens. Oh, we've got to spare the children, though, because I've already thought of how to, like, brainwash them. We will spare the children and create an academy, right? And we put all the alien children in there, and they are allowed to attempt to assassinate me daily. But as they try to assassinate me daily, I will also train them and train their loyalty. And eventually they will become my most loyal soldiers, like literally my commandos. I'll send them in on the most hazardous missions to subjugate other races. That is Elder God level evil, which I adore.
All right, friend. You should move on to the next poem.
Yes. Sorry. My insanity is... Oh, okay, here we go. Mind-boggling thoughts of a sociopath. You guys already heard it, but... yeah, here we go. Here's the poem. Not the actual sociopath. My mood these days feels as cold and ruthless as ice. Whenever I try to socialize, the usual act of being nice, but it seems it's dripping like a leaking, dirty faucet. Why did I make the first move? Gave me nothing but regret, I must tell you that. I try my best to be there by your side despite my conscience, giving delusional voices to my mind. Those replies trap me in a trance. You're going to be used. You'll be tricked again, as if it's in a book. I could have wished that I listened to it, instead of this bitter lie I took. I always wonder how communication can be so beneficial to us, when it's all misunderstandings just due to one little mistake and cuss. It's hilarious how few words in a loud tone breaks all relationships. It's that ironic indeed. I'm not sure how to deal with things like this. Should I really open up to more people? Should I look my thoughts? Isolating myself will lead me to being judgmental and close-minded. Socializing will lead me to be an attention whore, a devious snake. Just tell me if I'm not welcome. It only takes a few words with no delay. I get pinned as a stupid fool, oblivious and blunt with these social minglings. Like repetition, it's all looped, it's all the same, even when I'm sleeping. My emotions become empty as I open myself more, all numb and dark. It's futile to go after that. Nothing can make my weary soul shine and spark. And that's how I became a sociopath, born from corrupted adversity, rejecting those stereotypical ideas before it kills my broken mentality. And yet people still mindlessly cling to those foolish ideas. You're all just a joke, no different from how you guys treat me.
A most real poem, I must say.
Very real indeed, but I gotta say, how I deal with that is that it's all just a game of pretend. On the surface, I am this suave, charming Asian guy. But Melly knows the true me. No, she knows that someday I will be God Emperor of mankind. And Melly, you're my first groupie, so you gotta help me organize the slaves, cool? I want them all in rooms, so I know which one to visit, and you gotta organize them by type, okay? Thanks. And the carpet is purple. Carpet is purple. I don't want the other colors. Okay. Okay, but that was mind-boggling thoughts from a sociopath by DJ Despair. Fantastic piece there. I loved it. I take it you're gonna do
I'm
much
going
too
to
late?
jump down. I'm going to jump down to
Okay.
the journey. There.
All right, I will take much too late later. And the journey to despair.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, go for it. Do it.
We ready?
I am 2000% ready.
The sun shall fade, and the shadows will always come. But trust me, the darkness isn't so bad. once you learn to succumb. Is the grass really greener? Perhaps it's just in your head, but I agree more than you can ever know, that it is hope that makes us dead, a little villain that crawls so deep into places where control doth not dwell, and we praise it, not sensing the storm it swells. I cannot offer counsel, I cannot offer comfort. All I can offer is an ear, a gamble to ease your discomfort. The uncertainty is certainty. It will not leave. It is both the cliff and the safety rail, the agony and the reprieve. Have I said too much, or are these just words that say nothing at all? Your words were beautiful, as was the pain behind, but there is always an end to a fall.
True, there is always an end to the fall, but I think it's because of the first line. I'm sorry, I've got to sing a bit. And this is
of
one
course
that
you do.
And this is one that Fen likes. No, it's not an emo song for once.
I know what song it is.
Oh, you know it too? Okay,
Of course I do.
guess it then. Just give me a clue that you know what it is.
The song from Inquisition.
Ah, of course. Okay. Wow, she knows me so well. Yeah, because like on Sun Shall Fade, I was just like, shadows fall and hope has fled. Steal your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. That song is still awesome. Alright.
That it is.
Okay, now I'm taking Much Too Late. Here we go. It's Much Too Late by Le Cat Servant. His old bones creaking, a confused old mule shuffles around the house. The doors are all closed and locked. Try to go to bed tonight. He has dreamed this dream before, once more. A dream within the fade. Sorry, I had to add my own bit at the end, but that was lovely. I love Cat Servant's work. But this is making me think of like Final Fantasy X. The Faith and Xanarkand and all that.
Yes, very much so.
Also because Titus taught me one thing. When things don't go your way, like for example being super sad all the time, all you should do is stand like this and go ah ha 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 ah ha ha. Oh, your reaction to that was crazy. What the fuck?
Oh, it just I raid group. So that hit a very large spike of popularity a couple months back, and I was exposed to that laugh daily for weeks. Yes.
Okay, now that I know your raid group did it, I'm just gonna take this meme and throw it in the dust. Never gonna say it again because I'm jealous. Evil. Okay, here we go. Now it's Lost in Thought by Rebel with For a Cause. Hey, Rebel, join my cause. You know you want to. The darkness writhes, and I need you as my warrior. Serve me in life, or you will serve me in death, or undeath. You know, what happens if you kill the undead? Or what happens then? Am I more dead, deader, super dead, alive? Okay. This is Lost in Thought by Rebel for a Cause. You ready?
Yes.
I'm snapped back to reality, feeling like I've returned from a journey. While you saw my eyes glaze over, I saw a new world, and lived a lifetime in a blur. Are you on LSD? If you're on LSD, okay, my warriors cannot be having LSD. Okay, because the best drug is me. I am the best drug. I will teach you to enjoy the drug that is me. Ben, don't roll your eyes. Damn it, General. You're supposed to be the General. Set a good example. What the hell is with you rolling even more? Screw you.
A general does not have to hang off of every word. Just has to do her job well.
Okay, fine,
and
fine.
not try to overthrow
Okay,
you.
you know what? I'm
process.
hiring sycophants because I know that you're not going to agree. So I'll just hire like 3 sycophants, so I don't have to look at you, and they'll just praise me, and then I shall feel happy. You can still tell me if it's a bad idea, but privately, the sycophant's job is to just say yes.
If that is what you need, then so be it.
Yes, my ego is fragile. 'Cause every
Mine is
time I
not.
open up, it hurts. Alright, okay, so we're moving on. Which one are you taking?
You just, I'll do November.
You're gonna do November? Okay. I'm sorry, there's a song after this as well. But yes.
A cold wind. All set?
Yeah, go.
A cold, windy night. A crescent moon riding high. Dry rose canes rustle. Sharp brown thorns scratch on the fence. Old mules feel time in their bones.
I do not need to sing the song now. This poem is too perfect. I'm moving on. So that was November by Cat Servant. Oh, The Journey to Despair is already done. I'm gonna skip down to Now by D Chang 886 because I like D Chang's work. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Watching everything crumble down. All the facades the puppet built up, shattered, showing monotone colors on a sad-looking doll instead. The puppet does its best to build everything back up again, make it as if nothing had happened. But there are still cracks here and there. I relate to this so hard that it's just like, discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. My emo-ness is slowly becoming legendary. It's haunting how much I sing this song. Okay, your turn.
Stardust.
All right. I think I'm gonna take Haze later, but yeah, go for Stardust.
You were my heart and soul, until I remembered I was dead inside. I was once bright, now I live where black holes reside. I felt your gravity waves, but we were light years apart. I only got notice from your frequency after flying near your heart. At first, I believed you were going rogue, but I noticed your Kepler features. Why couldn't we have existed earlier, when we weren't bombarded by sentient creatures? I knew our collision was impossible, but before anything started, you went supernova. It was manually set off by an entity, one that matched your nuclear persona.
This is so fucking relatable to me. You know what? Here we go. I don't even care. Wait, let me. In fact, you know what? Just because I'm gonna do this right, let me go get the actual words.
You poor thing.
Silence, woman. You can sit there and just listen. There's no hate, there's no love, only dark skies that hang above. I call your name as I walk alone. Send a signal to guide me home. Light the night up, you're my dark star, and now you're falling away. But I found in you what was lost in me, in a world so cold and empty. I could lie awake just to watch you breathe. In the dead of night, you went dark on me. Yeah. Oh, okay. See you, penguins. Hope you enjoyed the show so far. We're probably gonna end soon anyway, but yeah. So that one was too relatable for me. Unknown goalkeeper, I know how you feel. Sometimes these things happen and yeah, things don't go your way. But here's some advice from me. Always remember that you will always be the coolest. And no one else can match your coolness. And if you think that way, it will not be long before you truly become the coolest. I mean, hell, it's already happening to me, so there you go. Okay, now I'm moving on. I'm going to take Haze by Belladonna Bloodrose. A needle slips into my vein, just a little bite of pain, washed away on a flood of bliss. It blinds me to what's amiss. I'm dying by my own gratification, while my mind is on vacation. My body wastes away, withering more each day. Brain wrapped in a cloying fog, blinded by a chemical god. I drift in the void, darkness encroaching. I'm lost and alone, gently floating. Ooh. Now, I've written a lot of works about drugs, but that's a good one. Haze, indeed. Wait. Yeah, I remember this song. I'm just gonna sing a small part of it, but if I remember, this was. Oh yeah. I close my eyes to no avail, 3 days of aching sleepless. I wish these sheets would suffocate me while I wait. I love the cuts that make the lines, arrange in beautiful designs. I fight with the sharp side of a razor blade. It's not right, I can't escape the choice I made. One last chance to get me through tonight. One last dance with a lady dressed in white. And of course that's referring to heroin or crack. Either is the same. It's white rabbit, white dust. Never start on drugs. Bad stuff.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yes, exactly. Straight edge living. Live like a healthy, normal person, and you will be as cool as I am. Sadly, that doesn't amount to much because fucking normies. But at least you can call yourself cool. Okay, let's do one last one.
I was going to take Waiting.
I've already done that. That's by Shot.
Did you? Oh, that was the one you did, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, now I remember you just didn't post on it.
I didn't? Oh, God. Whoops. Because I already told Penguin that she already watched, but... Okay. Yeah, so which one do you want to take?
Let's see. 1 minute. Where did... I think we have actually almost reached to where we are, which is good. I could take the long road.
Yep. But before we start it, I'm sorry, I just have to do this as a bit of a joke. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Alright, here we go. It's The Long Road by Rusted Creature. Go for it.
I said I love you more than anything. Then I woke up in the back of my car. But that's okay, because the cold can't compare to the chill that's crept into my heart. I couldn't end your bad habits, however much I would protest. Every time I caught shooting up, it sent a needle through my chest. There was just no way that I could stay when the factories closed down. But it kills me that your daughter needs my help. Then she wonders why I'm not around. So I dream of the day when I drive so far away that we never cross each other's minds again, when suffering would fade into the distance and the most broken hearts would mend.
Yeah.
That one is very realistic and extremely sad.
It is indeed. Very
because
emotional.
I do know people who that sort of thing has happened to, and it is awful.
Well, I am... You might think that I'm heartless, you might think that I'm cold, but in that kind of situation, I just walk away. You can't save them, can't teach them, just gotta walk away. Just gotta let it go. They gotta take down long road home. I gotta say that. But there are people who have left me for a lot less, despite the fact that I love them more than anything. Well, I will be emperor one day, and you will learn to suffer. I will give you 1,000 torments that you will never forget. Prepare the white-hot irons, my dear general. I want the one. I want the one with the pig on it. Going to get the big one. The pig on it. And I want to use the pineapple gloves. I like those. They're cute. All right. All right. Okay. You know what? Just to finish out, we're actually going to show you a story that I wrote yesterday.
Let me fetch it. There it is.
Yeah, it's called How Are You Not Hungry? And it's actually based on something that actually happened to me. It's an actual nightmare that I had yesterday. It was fucking frightening. And actually, you know what? I'm going to be taking the demon voice. I'm going to let Wanderer Fen read this one. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just read it because it is mine after all. And I'll let Fen do the demon voice. How about that?
All right, then.
All right, here we go. Right, so this is a story based on a nightmare I had while I was napping one Saturday afternoon. Now, okay, this sounds weird, but I was actually just trying to astral project at the time. And I was going through these meditations and stuff, and I reached a stage where my body was, really nice and numb. Now, sleep quickly took over me, and I let it come since I wanted to get some rest anyway. But what happened next was unexpected. See, I woke up back in my bed, and I thought that my nap was over. I didn't suspect at the time that I was actually dreaming, so I didn't know it was a lucid dream. So I walked over to my PC, which is basically right next to my bed. And I sat in this nice blue chair, and I turned my PC on. And the first thing I noticed was the distortion in the startup screen. There was this really aggressive red tones that looked like a bad VHS distortion. And if you're too young to know this, Google it. In fact, just for this show, I'm actually going to show you guys a little something. This is what it looked like, okay? And just to frighten all of you, I'm just going to make this the background. Okay, but yeah, this is basically what it looked like. Yeah, the entire time I could feel it, It's just this massive distortion. And anyway, the entire screen seemed to shift and swim. My heart just crashed because I figured, okay, my computer's obviously gotten a virus and now I'd have to fix it somehow. And at that point in my dream, however, I reached for my water bottle, as I always do whenever I'm stressed, and I found that it actually wasn't there. There was no water. So, I was feeling a bit thirsty at the same time. And in, all my possessions, like my sunglasses, everything that I keep them scattered around my desk, they were all gone. It's just a clean desk. And at this point, there was this feeling of utter wrongness. Like this situation was wrong. It's not supposed to be happening. This isn't it. This is just terrifying. And hey, Stephen Barrio, glad you liked us reading your poem. So I'm gonna get back into the story now. Anyway, so when this feeling of wrongness came over me, I was forced to look at the screen, and then I saw.
How are you not hungry?
That was what the screen was now asking me, and it just freaked me out, you know. The distortions then seem to swirl and combine into this like angry cartoony face, you know. And then it mimicked this action of like like eating aggressively. And then I was brought to the normal startup screen of my computer, but now the background was constantly distorting like what you're seeing right now. And I had control of my PC and I could navigate around my desktop, but every so often, you know, the computer would just ask me,
"How are you not hungry?"
Whenever this would happen, you know, text, images, or things on the screen would just go missing as if they were devoured. So like maybe I was reading Deviant Art and just boom, it's gone. It's gone like that. So that was happening pretty much constantly while I was trying to navigate around, you know. And like I got no way of really describing this, but like I couldn't retrieve them. Like I was in my dream, I was trying to like, you know, try and like undo all these effects and things like that, but I was still calm somehow, you know. And I remember feeling angry as well because I had to deal with this huge pain in the ass, like this virus eating everything. So at the time I wasn't feeling frightened. It felt wrong, but I was like, oh fuck, you know, I've got to repair this. So at the time I was still sort of courageous, you know, but it's what followed that made it worse. Like every so often the dream would just reset, like, you know, like you're in the dream already, and then it's like back to square one, and you wake up and you start doing everything again. And it's like as if, you know, someone is just punching the reset button on the PC constantly. I'll wake up in my bed, try to turn on the PC in each reiteration. And, you know, I'd get the same distorted screen and the same aggressive wording. There's this little cartoon rocket that flies by. It's like, how are you not hungry? You know? And I heard that in lucid dreams, like you are aware and you have control of yourself. But what do you call a lucid dream where you're aware, but you're not in control? You're completely fully aware. Imagine this. You're feeling everything, but you're possessed. Something else is moving you. You're watching yourself do these things. It's just like, it freaks you out. And you know, the first time it reset, right, I was forced to get up. I sit back in this chair. My favorite microphone, which is right here, is gone, you know. And the computer just asks me,
"How are you not hungry?"
Now, there's no speakers attached to my PC. I didn't put in my headphones like I had now. Well, so the setup is exactly like how it is here. But I swear, like I could hear the voice like shouting it out of the PC. You know, it's like the text flashes and in your brain you hear the sound. It's not a physical sound. And now this time as I entered the desktop, the virus gave me one of those really old Windows text boxes. And it started making me delete things like pictures, videos. You know, I was forced to just press the delete key because it says, do you want to delete all this? And I did. And you know, like all my uni documents, like my old Word documents and stuff, it didn't bug me at first. But when I think about it after the fact, I question, why was it making me destroy those things? After that, you know, I reset a second time, and once again I got up, had to go to the computer, and I couldn't notice it in the dream at the time. But as I recall all this, you know, the sun, each time I reset, right, it was getting darker. Oops. It was getting darker outside my window. My window is right next to my PC. So you can see it right there. It was getting darker in each reiteration. Like each time it reset, the sun was going down, which was frightening in its own way, you know, because like it's getting darker. Maybe it's because during yesterday's horror show, I was like, the room is growing darker. But because of that, it kept happening. It kept happening, right? And I was forced to set at the PC again, and I was greeted by the same distorting screen, and then the voice comes.
"How are you not hungry?"
Now, at this particular time, I started feeling the despair and hopelessness. I kept trying to turn off and turn on the PC. You know, I would just like shout at it, like, oh my God, fuck, you know? Like, fuck off. Like, and you get that same feeling like, it's not butterflies, it's worse than that. It's that horrible sinking feeling. That feeling you get when you're really nervous for a test and you know you haven't studied, you know you're fucked. You're somehow clinging on to the straw of hope that the questions are going to be easy, but you feel like pissing yourself. That's literally what I felt. That hopelessness, you know, and your body is just in fight or flight mode. It was terrible. Now the virus left me one icon on the screen at this time, and it was called dispose. And when I clicked it, I received a screen from "We are the Deviant Corporation," and there was this little tiny rocket ship. And by the way, I actually did Google Deviant Corporation. It doesn't exist. So after I woke up, I was so freaked I actually Googled that shit. But anyway, this changed again to an old Windows menu that allowed me to delete files and programs. And it was like a really simple one. Like you know when you unzip stuff, if you're using WinRAR or something like that, you just get that really simple menu. Yeah, kind of like that. And I didn't realize it at the time, but they were literally like all named after my own thoughts. Friends.exe, hope.bat, life.dat, things like that, you know, happiness, emotions, love, memories. And I just deleted them. There were so many, like, I was feeling at the time like, this is it, it's over, I'm done. So I just kept hitting that delete key. I hit it over and over and over, and I just kept deleting, gone. But somehow I stopped myself. Like it was that feeling of being suicidal. Like I'm just gonna jump off the building. It was the same feeling. So I had to stop myself, and I did. I finally did. You know, I stopped it, and it let me undo it. I clicked Control Z, and I was able to undo it. You know, so all the stuff came back, and when it did, I felt better. I was like, okay, I didn't die. You know, I saved myself. But at the time, immediately, the words came again.
How are you not hungry?
The last reset, however, was the most disturbing one. Everything was dark, and I was forced to operate the PC, so there were no lights on. The room was completely dark. Let me see if I can imitate the effect on my webcam. But it was kind of like, I suppose something like that. Kind of looked like that. So this is what it looked like. Demons are listening, but that I actually was about to answer in my dream, and to this moment I still remember the exact answer, but the words just wouldn't come out. It just stalled in my throat, just wouldn't come out. And finally I woke up for real at that point, and I realized I was just having this terrible nightmare. And normally I wouldn't bother writing about it, but it felt so vivid and real that I just had to share it, you know. And yeah, sorry Melly, the stream crashed for like a minute, but it's back now. And yeah, I shudder to think what would have happened if I just deleted all those programs, you know, on the second reset. Or if I had actually answered the creature on the third one. And I wonder, was it a ghost of some kind trying to use this modern torture to try and harm me? Or was it something else entirely, you know? I spoke with Fen before we started this stream, and I said it's possibly a demon from the Fade and trying to...
Or, you know, you could have gone to hell, my friend. You could have taken a trip to hell.
A trip to hell? Why you gotta say such scary things? I'm not gonna sleep tonight again. God damn it. Okay, but please explain this concept.
What, the concept of going to hell?
Yeah, please do. I'm gonna be frightened as shit, but I might as well learn.
You are, but I've seen a lot of, not sure how true they are, because you know what you find on the internet. There are a lot of vivid, realistic dreams that people have that are something like this, that are just realistic, normal, and then things go wrong. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times people think that you may have taken a small trip to a pocket dimension of hell. Just theories, though.
Okay, great. So I am apparently so sinful that I'm going to hell.
Not sinful, you know, demons. Just be like, oh, come on, come take a trip to hell for a little while.
Well, I won't discount the possibility. Because, okay, this is going to sound weird to all y'all, but I've always been interested in astral projection, mysticism, the occult. I was a chunibyo in high school. I suffered from 8th grader syndrome. Very, very bad 8th grader syndrome. So I'm heavily into that stuff. I was researching all this, like, demonology. And I've actually gotten close to the astral projection side. But many people say it's safe. But I've always had this deep internal fear. Like, I knew something was waiting for me on the other end. Like, because one time I remember when I was 17, got close, and I could feel my body lifting from my body, but at that moment, something inside of me just screamed, no, and I pushed myself back, because there was something waiting for me. So this time I was trying again, you know, just having a nice afternoon meditation, and maybe the thing was like, how are you not hungry? Why can't I eat you? But, you see... my sin is pride. My sin has always been pride. So that's the strongest sin. So, you know, yeah. I'm okay, probably because some higher demon has a claim to my soul, which doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. So, Fen, please don't let me die.
I'll try not to.
Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, so we hope you enjoyed this stream today and a little bit of mysticism at the end. I'm going to end the call. I'm going to end the stream now. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for being with us today. Hope you enjoyed our readings. Hope you enjoyed the singing and the stories. And we're going to see you all the week after next because we're going to let the poems build up again. Bye-bye.